Is where we gotta be. You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it. Ask me how we got here, cause you don't know how. You say we're taking on water, yeah, we're sinking now. You're looking all concerned, like we're gonna drown. But we both know how to swim, no worries, let's flow for now. Let's take it slow, where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow, who cares where we gotta be. You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it. I drag you out your mind, and there are days I hate you, but baby, you're still mine. And now we have the best times, no matter what we do. And even when we don't, there's nobody I'd rather choose. Let's take it slow, where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it. Slow, where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow, who cares where we gotta be. You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me.
What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be doing the live watch along of the game between Manchester City and Southampton in the Premier League. Before I do crack on, excuse me, I like being live. Before we do crack on with this live watch along though, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, then please do subscribe to my channel. That would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget as well to go and check out my social media links. They're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below and on the yellow banner too if you want to go and hit me up for any sponsorship for any videos or any general business inquiries. Do leave a thumbs up as well if you do enjoy this live watch along. Once more, the aim is 100 likes. So we are now on 16 likes. We're 84 likes away from 100 likes, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget as well to go and check out today's video sponsor, which once more is brought to you by OneFootball. This video is brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to download the OneFootball app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world. If you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date. Thank you very much there to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. It is much appreciated. If you want to go and check them out, then the link is in the description and also in the live chat as well. I'll pin it there for you guys so you can go and check that out if you so wish. I also got my special Manchester City chair got behind me. I'll just move to one side. There it is, the Man City chair. Great chair. I've updated the links since the last live watch along, so they are live active links for you guys if you want to go and check that out. It's a GT player chair. I've got a promo video which I'll play for you right now. Really awesome chair, so do go and check that out. The link is in the description. So we're going to head over to my video sponsor for today, OneFootball, and their app to give you all the team news from today's game. So firstly, it's asking, who do I think is going to win between Manchester City and Southampton? I'm going to go for a Manchester City victory, which 93% of people that have voted, so nearly 60,000 people have voted, have gone for a Manchester City win, 2% for a draw, and 5% for a Southampton win. So we're going to go through the team lineups, and we're going to firstly start with our opponents, which is Southampton. They're starting in goal, number 31, Gavin Bazunu, former Manchester City man. Nice to see him returning back to the Etihad. Number 2, Kyle Walker-Peters at right back, and Peru starting at left back. They're going with a back two of Bella Kotchap and also Salisu. So Salisu's back and starting for Southampton. It looks like they're going with, according to OneFootball, standard 4-4-2. So Stuart Armstrong on the right side, Joao Aribo on the left side, and Diallo and James Ward-Prowse through the middle, and then 2 attackers. It could be very much with Adam Armstrong or Che Adams playing as the second striker, and then obviously one or the other starting as the striker for this game. On the bench, they've got Kaleta Carr, Linanko, Musa Ginempro, Theo Walcott, Alex McCarthy, Sekou Mara. We'll go with that. Mohamed El Younasi, Juan Larios, and also Ainsley Maitland-Niles as well on the bench. Romeo Lavia, not in the squad. There we go. Former Manchester City man. Samuel Edozie, former Manchester City man, not in the squad as well. Not sure if it's niggles or injuries that are keeping them out, but there we go. I was looking forward to seeing them as well, but you know, it does happen. So in terms of threats for Southampton there, James Ward-Prowse obviously going to need to be kept quiet. A very open team there from Southampton, maybe just thinking to themselves, nothing to lose. Adam Armstrong and Che Adams starting up top, maybe looking for some opportunities, an early goal. We'll have to wait and see. For Manchester City, our starting 11 today, we're going with number 31, Ederson in goal. Right back, number 7, Joao Cancelo, and number 6, Nathan Ake at left back. So Sergio Gomez onto the bench. Unlucky, thought he did very well in midweek. In the centre-back, we've got Akanji on the right-hand side of centre-back and Ruben Dias on the left-hand side. So number 25, Manuel Akanji, and number 3, Ruben Dias. In midfield for Manchester City today is the return of number 16, Rodri, number 17, Kevin De Bruyne, and number 20, Bernardo Silva. On the right-hand side is going to be number 26, Riyad Mahrez, and on the left-hand side, number 47, Philip Foden, and through the middle, our number 9, Erling Haaland. On the bench, number 10, Jack Grealish, very unlucky to miss out on the starting 11 in this game, but in a very impressive performance against FC Copenhagen, a man of the match performance, but he's not in the squad, or in the starting 11, should I say, for this game. Also on the bench, number 14, Aymeric Laporte. Not surprised after he's just come back from injury, not wanting to do 2 games in, 3-4 days. Number 80, Cole Palmer. Number 21, Sergio Gomez. Number 8, Ilkay Gundogan. Gundogan on the bench after his wife's comment saying she doesn't like restaurants in Manchester. Pep Guardiola took offence to it, said he might have to put Gundogan on the bench for it, and clearly his wife's never been to his restaurant in Manchester. Tasked. I'm having a joke, obviously tactical while he is on the bench. Also on the bench is number 19, Julian Alvarez, number 18, Stefan Ortega-Moreno, and also a couple of youngsters, number 82, Rico Lewis, and number 97, Joshua Wilson-Esbrand. We could be seeing a couple of them young players, of course, if things are going well for Manchester City. So just heading to the comments and stuff. So do remember to let me know where you're tuning in from around the world. Do let me know what your score prediction. I'm going for 6-0 today to Manchester City. I can see Adam Quinn in on the chat going for 4-0 Manchester City. Haaland with a brace, Bernardo Silva and Riyad Mahrez. Northern Irish youngster going for 6-0 City with a Haaland hat-trick, and also goals for Akanji, Kevin De Bruyne and Phil Foden. Alec Johnson tuning in as well from the South Stand. Which tier of the South Stand? That is the question. Hope you enjoy the game. Thanks very much for tuning in. John Walters as well, regular here on the JSGC channel. Much appreciated for tuning in once more. Mr. Orkter as well, thanks very much for tuning in. You're asking an interesting question there. What's people's reactions going to be when Haaland eventually doesn't score in the game? Well, it's already happened against Bournemouth and nobody got onto his back. So I'm very confident when I say that people aren't going to automatically think if Haaland doesn't score today that they're going to start criticising him, because it's just not warranted or justified at all. Andrew Emil, thanks very much for tuning in as well. Xander, welcome back. Thanks very much for tuning in as well. Much appreciated. Welcome everybody for tuning in. So we're already on to 21 likes, 79 likes away from 100 likes. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Subscribe as well if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. Now less than 600 subs away from my goal of 28,000 subscribers. Also, don't forget as well to go and leave your score predictions and also where you're tuning in from in the live chat. Also, don't forget to go and check out today's video sponsor, OneFootball, link in the description and also in the live chat as well. And also, do not forget as well, if you want to become a JSGC member and help to support the future content created here on my channel, we can tick that member target just here across. We're aiming for 10, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. If you want to go and check that out, then just go and press that join button next to the subscribe button. Pressing that it does cost £1.99 per month for the membership, but it will give you custom access to some of my videos as an early access, as well as access to custom stickers, emojis, as well as member-only live chats and live streams as we head into the future as well. So if anyone does want to become a member, then that would be much appreciated. Let's get them memberships up. That would be absolutely fantastic. So I'm just going to get everything set up now, because it is obviously a 3 o'clock kickoff. So nudge, nudge, wink, wink. I'm going to be checking out the streams, of course. We've not been broadcast here in the UK, so I'm going to go and get that set up. So in the meantime, I do have some pre-match entertainment for you guys to look forward to, provided by yours truly, JSGC. John Walters, thanks very much for tuning in. Just saying hello to Mixin. I don't think Mixin's in on the chat as of yet, but that's not a problem. We'll be here at some point. Asking, what do I feed my cactus? I give it water once a month. I also have a cactus feed for it as well. So this is my reaction to Mark Goldbridge of the United Stand when he was reacting to live Manchester City's annihilation of Manchester United last weekend in the Manchester Derby in our last Premier League game. Sit back, relax, grab yourself a drink and enjoy. What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be doing a reaction video. We've not done one in years, but today it's a special occasion. We've hammered Manchester United by 6-3, and that flatters Manchester United. It could have been much, much worse. So I was speaking on my live stream, and we were speaking about, should I do a reaction to one of the biggest fan channels out there? And that, of course, is speaking about the United Stand and Mark Goldbridge. People wanted to see that when I was on my live stream yesterday. People were putting that in the chat and they wanted to see it. So here I am providing this video for you guys. So before we do, sit back, relax and enjoy what I'm sure is going to be a very funny video. Make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, then do subscribe to my channel. Less than 600 subs now away from 28,000 subscribers, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget as well, social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries, do leave a thumbs up as well if you do enjoy this video. 200 likes is the aim, so any help towards that would be great. And also don't forget to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. We're going to be using my new GT Player Manchester City chair. If we just swivel to the side, you might be able to just see speakers just over here. I Bluetooth connected them up here to my computer. It's going to be providing the audio for this video for me to react to, so a good chance for me to try out that as well for you guys. The first time doing this, so we'll just roll with it and we'll see how we do get on. So Mark Goldbridge, let's load up the video. Let's do my reaction to this.
Nice little ball into Grealish there. Delo needs to... no! No!
Yellow card.
He's given a yellow card in the first minute. Absolute disgrace. What an absolute fool. A yellow card in the first minute. What an idiot. Absolute idiot.
I've got to say, I do love Mark Goldbridge reactions, to be honest. They are funny. They might be acted out, but they are funny.
Oliver should be sacked.
That's funny.
There with the save and another block. Man United are all over the place here. McTominay with the block. David De Gea with the save. It was two big chances for Manchester City, and they're on the ropes a bit here, Manchester United. They look a bit all over the place. Haaland peeling off to the back post. Grealish with the cross. Varane calms it down. Bit of a bad start. Someone's going to go down to 10 men, says Odd. Yeah, well, I don't agree with the yellow card. That's got a new member.
Here we go. Goal time.
On the attack here. Another cross. 1-0. It's fucking 1-0. That's horrible. Absolutely horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible from Manchester United. Foden's there. He's got his little shushy face on as well and his crap haircuts. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. It's like walking around your parents having sex. Absolutely horrible.
That is absolute gold. That's absolutely sensational.
Horrible defending from Manchester United. We're all over the place. All over the place. It's Bernardo Silva. McTominay's lost him again. How much space is McTominay leaving to Bernardo Silva there? You can't do that. Nobody's going with the runners. It's too easy for Manchester City. It's easy peasy.
It certainly was easy peasy for Manchester City, though, wasn't it?
No one's picking up the runners from the midfield.
United's midfield were all over the place, though, weren't they?
I can't believe how bad that is. 1-0. Fucking rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Rubbish.
I can't wait for when this goes 4-0.
Oh, what a surprise! It's Grealish. It's Jack Grealish taking a tumble on the edge of the box again. Oh, I'm really hurt. I'm really hurt.
He looks so angry, like an angry little man.
It was a foul, actually. It was a foul. It's absolutely perfect. I mean, Kevin De Bruyne now, he'll be excited. He'll be very excited. Gundogan. Oh, he's at the outside of the post. We've got away with it there. We've definitely got away with it there. It's such a good position for a free kick. Round the wall, onto the post. De Gea was rooted to the spot.
Wow.
McTominay tried to do something about it. He's thudded the post. Here's Grealish again. Well, we might have to take Delo off. Oh my God! What are we doing? Foden nearly makes it 2. What are we doing? He's got to get Casemiro on. Get Casemiro on now. He's got to do it. It's absolutely shambles. He's got to do it. Cannot get the midfield on the ball. What is that by McTominay? What are you doing, mate? What is he doing there? Completely ridiculous pass. What? McTominay and Delo having a mare. They are, unfortunately they are, and they've been 2 of our better, most improved players this year, but they are. What's that by Rashford as well? What is Rashford doing there? And Malasia's getting booked. I never thought I could see a combination of everything being wrong. and we're seeing it here. Jack Grealish into the box. There's a Man United player down. Good block by Martinez.
Good for the corner, again. Doesn't it?
There's a Manchester United player down, and Oliver is playing on. Well, I cannot believe Michael Oliver is playing on.
Why wouldn't
and then he blows the whistle. No, he doesn't. He's still playing on. What is he on with? Who is this ref?
Why wouldn't he play on?
Who is this ref?
Why would you not play on, though? If it was the other way around, I'm sure he'd be encouraging them to play on. Good cross into the box. Off the line. Oh, it's over the line. It's Erling Haaland. It's a massacre. It's a bloody massacre. What? Carragher's going to... I told you. It's Bilbo Baggins. I told you. Graham, get on Talk Sport tomorrow. I told you, Martinez. It's Bilbo Baggins. Haaland was always going to be a problem with the goal. Piss off. Everything's going wrong. Carragher's having a party. It's Haaland up against McTominay, actually. Not his man. It's well over the line. 2-0. Fucking terrible. Who's meant to be marking him there? It's not Martinez. Eriksen is marking Haaland. What sort of nonsense is this? It's Eriksen and McTominay. They've had a bloody nightmare, that midfield. Absolute nightmare. Rubbish. That midfield has got the positional sense. I'm just going to sit back and relax. It's just funny.
Slug trying to find a Mars bar at a Weight Watchers convention. Rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Can't believe how crap that midfield is. Oh, God. Eriksen against bloody Haaland on a corner. What a great idea that is. 1 man less with no Varane on that corner, says Arib. 3-0. Fucking hell, it's a massacre. It's an absolute massacre. 3-0 after 36 minutes. It's a massacre. It's a joke. I can't believe it. It's an and it comes from the midfield again. It's a massacre. It's like a bunch of Morris dancers playing hide and seek with some hungry lions. Jingle bells everywhere and massacre. Absolute massacre. I just can't believe how bad we are. I think Varane's going to have to come off.
Oh, how is he so creative with his describing of what's happening? Sensational content, this.
Just, where's the midfield? Where is the midfield? There's no midfield. He's just running through the midfield. De Bruyne, no one's marking him. Look at how much space De Bruyne's got here. Jesus Christ. Absolutely terrible.
That's top quality ball in as well, that goal.
We're literally playing against Man City without a midfield. Unbelievable. It's 4-0. It's 4-0. I can't believe it. Wake me up before you go. It's wham. What? It's wham bam. Thank you, man. I can't. 4-0 on the 43rd minute. What is going on? I can't believe it, mate. I can't believe it. 4-0. 4-0.
It must be, deep down, must be very thankful when things are going wrong, because let's face it, Mark Goldbridge's rise throughout the internet community has come about through Manchester United's decline. So when things like this happen, he must thrive off it for all the clicks and the views, like me doing videos on this. He must absolutely thrive on this. It's hilarious, though. It's absolutely brilliant.
Can't believe it. That midfield just doesn't exist. Put a search party out. Get those milk bottles out and put on the side Tommy and Ederson. What are they doing? It's just unbelievable. Haaland's got an assist now. That cross is unbelievable. Look at this cross from Haaland. Fucking rubbish. Absolute rubbish. I'm just... They've run all over us. They've destroyed us. They've run all over us like a big Shire horse running over flowers and then going back and doing a big turd on them as well. It's terrible.
How does he come up with this?
Actually, not a turd, because that's good on flowers. It'll make them grow back. A big horse piss all over the as they just run through.
Wow.
Big Shire horse running through flowers, tearing them up with his hooves and then doing a big piss on it as well. Unbelievable. 4-0. What did I say at the start of the game? I can't see us losing this by many goals. We look too focused. I could not see this coming. Nobody could. Nobody could see this coming. Man City fans could probably see it coming because they're smug, oil drinking bloody fantasists with their mummy's credit card.
Someone needs to go and send Mark Goldbridge some lemons in the post.
Dick off and go to, I mean, they won't even know who they were.
Paul Dickoff, man that got us back to what's now the Championship from League One in the playoff finals, his historic moment. Sean Gota, the GOAT. He knows all about scoring past Manchester United. Existed,
but he plays for Man City like it matters. Good goal by Anthony. Out of the blue. It's a hit. It's a good goal. It's a moment.
It was a very good goal, to be fair.
The goal for Manchester United. I don't think it's going to be a comeback, but what a hit by Anthony. Bit of positivity here. Well, there's a goal back. I can't really get too excited because it won't mean anything, but it's a bloody good goal. A very, very good goal. Just runs up to the edge of the box and hits it. The issues, and we have struggled for consistency again, and it's 5-1. 5-1. Haaland hat-trick. He's a machine. He's got a hat-trick against Manchester United, and it's absolutely embarrassing. There's Alvinga Haaland. You can't react and rant, can you? But what you're supposed to do, it's not a surprise anymore. I'm just watching the goal back again. Grealish. Overlap. No. Into De Bruyne. Back to that. Oh, it's terrible. It's just so easy. It's just so easy for Man City here. De Bruyne. I cannot get my head around it. I really can't. It's just absolutely embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. I don't even know where to start anymore. I don't know what.
I'd just recommend sitting back, relaxing, and enjoying this.
Say anyone. That's got to be the shittest. I know Man City have got every right to be very happy, but I've always felt that the Poznan is the shittest celebration.
More lemons. Let's send some limes with him as well.
And yeah, I'm salty. You could put me on your chips, but shit celebration. Really cool.
Oh man, the celebration is taken from Lech Poznan, who I find it really ironic that United, with their god-awful atmosphere at Old Trafford, wants to speak about atmosphere and celebrations when must be up there with Anfield as being one of the worst for atmosphere. For a celebration that we'd taken from Lech Poznan, a club that's renowned for its atmosphere.
Putting their arms around each other and turning the other way to jump up and down. You got.
I had a lot of fun on my stream doing that yesterday as well. Should try it sometime when they score and win, of course.
Really try and assess your life a little bit. He's offside, Foden there. No, he's giving it. It's 6-1. I thought he was offside. 6-1.
You can see the pain in his face, can't you?
He looked offside to me. VAR may help us. Does it really matter?
I thought he was offside as well, but there we go.
Mine was offside, to be honest. But I mean, how are we ending up in a 3v3 situation? And why is Eriksen still on the pitch? Oh, he's miles on. Miles on. Absolutely miles on. It is 6-1. God. Let it end. Please let it end. It's crazy how much effort United players have to put in just to pass and counter. We've got another goal though. It's Anthony Martial, makes it 6-2. It's a consolation.
Proper spared United blushes these last two goals.
Ronaldo, given how unfit Rashford was, says nick it. Luke Shaw into Fred. Fred got the shot off and Martial makes it 6-2. We've got a penalty, have we? Oh, we've got a penalty. We could make it 6-3. We're coming back. Penalty to Manchester United, is it? Or is it a free kick? I think it might be a penalty. It's a penalty. We've got a penalty here. We'll come back. Come back, Kings.
What's with his voice? It sounds like he's putting on a voice there. Yeah, he's not moaning about the referee anymore now. Now it's given United a penalty as well.
At this point, I'm just tired. Let the field. We need two holders, says Aidan. So we could make this 6-3 here. Do you still think Erik Ten Hag is the right manager? Lovely penalty by Ten Hag. I do think Ten Hag.
Lovely penalty by Ten Hag. Ten Hag putting it in the back of the net, putting himself on, showing how it's done.
He's the right manager. I think we shouldn't have gone 4-3-3. Our wingers.
Oh, brilliant.
4-2-2 would have been better.
Sensational. Sensational. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that's been my reaction to Mark Goldbridge. Fun like always. Love doing reaction videos. If you want to see more things like this, then just let me know in the comments below. Leave a thumbs up as well. It lets me know that you are enjoying the video. 200 likes is the aim, but if we can get more than that, then that would be brilliant. Subscribe as well if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Plenty more Manchester City content to come. Also, don't forget as well, social media links are in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Also, don't forget as well to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. These funny reactions for the obviously massive victory for Manchester City yesterday against Manchester United in the Manchester derby, winning by 6-3. And lastly, I've used the audio. I hope it's come out all right. I'll find out on the editor if it has or not. But if you want to go and cop yourself this Manchester City limited edition chair, which is available on the GT Player website, then just go and check my description. I've got links to them. It's at the bottom of the description. You can use code JSGC to get yourself a discount on this specific chair, or just use code JSGC5 if you want to go and buy any other products on the GT Player website, and that'll give you 5% off. And I'll see you all again real soon. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now. thanks for bearing with me there, ladies and gentlemen. It's taken me nearly half an hour to be able to get hold of a stream, but I have managed to get hold of one, so I will just, excuse me, I will just reel that one along for you guys. So obviously I'm going to be quite behind. I mean, this is 3 minutes. This is three minutes. Where are we up to? There. Obviously a good minute or so, 2 minutes behind real time. I'm sure people will let me know if there is, excuse me, things going on. So I am able to do a live watch along, which is always a bonus. Got English commentary on there as well, which is fantastic. So still 0-0 here at the Etihad. There's a bit of treatment happening for... I'm not sure who that is. Just having a look around at the ground. I can see my brother's team, Preston, already behind against Norwich. Raheem, hello. Thanks very much for tuning in. Julia, thanks very much for tuning in. Andy and Alison, thanks very much for tuning in. JPH, thank you very much for tuning in. Much appreciated. Yeah, this stream I think is quite a little bit behind, but I'm just happy to be able to watch any kind of football. So Man City have already had an opportunity, a shot in the early couple of minutes. It was a good save actually by Gavin Bazunu. It's Bellacoccia that's down, receiving treatment. He's on his feet, gone to the sideline. He can walk. It's always a bonus. As Rangers have taken the lead against St Mirren at Ibrox. So, apologies to everybody, as I've already said. I'm probably about a minute or two behind real time, but there's not really much we can do when there's no broadcasting rights in the UK. I can't believe how long it took me to find a stream. Out of touch, JSGC. Out of touch. Right, so Ederson's got control of the ball for City. Favourite James Bond film? I'd probably go with Die Another Day. Probably up there. Spectre. I like Spectre. I'm not a big buff, so to speak, on James Bond. So I've not seen the older ones, which are probably a little bit better. You know, all the ones with Sean Connery, etc., etc. I've seen all the the last 4 or 5. As City have won the ball high up here. Here is De Bruyne. He cannot find the pass to Joao Cancelo, and Southampton can intercept and can get it clear as well. Akanji wins the header. Looks like City going with a back 3. Akanji, Diaz and Nathan Ake. As Millwall have taken the lead at home to Middlesbrough. As we're now up to 32 likes, so we're 68 likes away. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Subscribe if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Do go and check out today's video sponsor, OneFootball. Link in the description and also in the live chat. As Haaland bursts forward, and a good interception there from Southampton. De Bruyne does well to win the ball back for Manchester City, and he can thread it through, and Haaland looking to latch onto it, and Gavin Bazunu's quick off his line and sweeps that one up for Southampton. Portsmouth have taken the lead at home to Fleetwood. Derby are 1 up against Port Vale. And a free kick given to Southampton. The City look to press and force the issue in midfield, which has probably been the summary of the first 8 minutes or so here. Citizens for Life says that Kevin has honestly been passing poorly. Kevin De Bruyne is like that. He's just one of them players that can just make magic happen, which is why he's always on the pitch, because he can do unbelievable things, even when not playing particularly well. Who would I like to see play James Bond next? That's a very interesting question. The very strategic when it comes to their decisions. So they're always... I don't see them ever going for anyone that's not British to play Bond. As Leicester have taken the lead away at Bournemouth. And it's Patson Daka. Austin Butler did a superb Elvis in the new Elvis film. So a chance here for Southampton for a long throw into the box. Comes in. Headed clear by Manchester City. Southampton, are they going to take the touch? They do, and they find the pass into a crossing position as Brentford have taken the lead at Newcastle. They're 1 up. Ederson with the ball. They'll more than likely go with somebody relatively unknown. I think he's been linked with it, that played... he played Inspector Bud in that police programme, which I can, for the life of me now has escaped my brain. And played Rob Stark. I can't remember the actor's name, the Scottish actor. He's been linked with it. Would he be a good choice? Not sure. It's got to be somebody... I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I don't know. I imagine they'll go with something a little bit different to Daniel Craig. There's a good interception there for Manchester City. They can get it clear. Header won by Phil Foden. He does very well in the end for Manchester City. And Joao Cancelo is going to slow everything down. And he's just going to move the ball backwards for Manchester City. As we're now up to 34 likes, 76 to go. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Here's City then, bringing the ball forward. Foden does well. Can he find any support? That's the question. He has to go backwards. City centralising it. Here's Rodri returning for Manchester City. Scottish before has worked. I think there's a VAR check on Brentford's goal. And Mbete with the goal for Brentford. There's a VAR check. And I think it's been chalked. I'm not having access to the game to tell you what's happened and why it's been chalked off. Good work this by Manchester City. Patient build-up. Not really created any opportunities since the first couple of minutes in. Was shot well saved by Gavin Bazunu. Not really done anything since then. And Southampton have survived more than 10 minutes. We do have confirmation that that goal's been chalked off for Brentford. It remains 0-0 against Newcastle. City go over the top. A good ball. Cancelo, there's an early runner if he wants to go for it. He does, and a good effort that by City, but it's over the crossbar by Riyad Mahrez. Gets his foot under it, and it's over the crossbar. It was a chance that for Manchester City, but it does remain here at the Etihad 0-0. I think he was onside then, Cancelo, so it would have counted. He had to go with the outside of his foot. Mahrez was onside. It would have been a good goal. Just has to take it on the volley and over the top of the crossbar and out for a goal kick to Southampton. City not being clinical in front of goal as of yet. Needless to say. Just having to watch the Sky Sports News, so I'm keeping up to date. So I'm having to pause Sky Sports News so it catches up with my stream, so that doesn't ruin it for me. So I can give you guys a really good reaction about things. It will be a minute or two behind real time for those watching abroad that have got access to it. So I do apologise for that, but it cannot be helped due to broadcasting rights. They're terrible over here. Not much I can do about it, I'm afraid. As City go early. Here's Haaland. And post! Oh, off the post by Erling Haaland. Oh, that was the opportunity for Manchester City. That was the opportunity. Oh, took it first time, Haaland. Gets it onto the post. It's with his, what you'd call his weaker right foot, but he's shown time and time again that his right foot's decent. Past Bazunu. Onto the inside of the post. It's desperately unlucky. It just rolls across the line. Comes back out and out for a goal kick. Tell you what, with the form Erling Haaland's in, you're expecting that one to go right into the back of the net, but there we go. Not to be as of yet, not to be. As Southampton are mustering up their own opportunity here. And the offside flags up against Saints. Anyway, here is Manuel Akanji now. Now got 84, 90 people now tuning in. Much appreciated. Welcome. Hello, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. If you're enjoying the content, please leave a thumbs up. That would be fabulous. We're on the aim for 100 likes. So any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget as well to subscribe. That would be great. Go and become a member if you want to as well. That would be super. And do go and check out today's video sponsor, OneFootball. Link in the description, also in the live chat, as my live stream has now just temporarily gone off, so we'll just refresh the stream, and hopefully that will get it back into action, and it will come back to me. So apologies for that. I'll just keep an eye on Sky Sports News, so I'm not missing anything for you guys. So if anything does happen, got the contingency, and I can just tune in and then watch the highlights, and I can talk you through everything. I don't think there's anything happening as of yet in terms of goals. Does remain 0-0 here between Manchester City and Southampton, as my stream is back up and running now, so I don't have to worry about that. So I do apologise. Now I'm 41 likes, which is brill. There we go. Right, I think I'm going to crack open a cider. Yeah, why not? Well, there's a chance here. 1 second. Cancelo drifting in. Cross comes in. It looks a bit deep. Too deep and out of play for a goal kick. Right, we'll crack open a drink. We'll go with a dark fruits once more. It's been working a treat over the last few games. Whoa. So Manchester City, closest we've come in the opening, well, we're past 15 minutes, but the first 15 minutes closest we've come, of course, was Erling Haaland hitting the post for Manchester City. City not being clinical and not put their opportunities away. There's been 2 or 3 good opportunities, which on another day, Man City might have maybe grabbed a goal or two, as Ake's put under pressure. Good pressing from Southampton. Foden does really well. He did do really well. He did well to get himself into a position where he could make the pass. Haaland made the run. He chose to go for De Bruyne instead. Wrong option, as De Bruyne, I'm not sure if you saw the Southampton player there, but he was being tracked, and so that was just intercepted. City had managed to get the ball back here, and just working the ball now from left to right. De Bruyne finds the pass to Riyad Mahrez. Mahrez showing it onto his left foot like he likes to. Here is Kevin De Bruyne now. To Rodri, making his return for Manchester City. Moving it from the centre to the left-hand side. Here is Joao Cancelo now. Good feet from Cancelo in a crossing position. To the byline, drills it across, and good defending from Southampton. And now to play for a corner to Manchester City. Good work that from Joao Cancelo. Manchester City's new number 7 for the season. Taken over from Raheem Sterling, of course. Fleetwood have equalised away at Portsmouth. De Bruyne, Foden stood over the corner. Why did they have two players over the corner? I don't understand it. Get one of them in the box. Anyway, cross comes in. Ake goes for it. Edge of the penalty area. Volley comes in from Mahrez. He's leaning and it's high, it's wide, it's over the top of the crossbar and remains 0-0 here at the Etihad Stadium. Hello Mixid, thank you very much for tuning in. Videos edited, I like that. I do like that one. Got to love the foreign streams. Currently getting a mega date advert on my stream. Got to love it. 18.5 minutes in. Gavin Bazunu is going to take a goal kick here for Southampton. As Bristol Rovers have taken the lead at home against Cambridge United. Goes long. We're getting a Guinness advert now. A little bottle cap popping up in the bottom corner of my stream. Got to love 3 o'clocks. Love being 2 minutes behind. Advantage played to City. Here's Cancelo then. Towards the edge of the penalty area. Cuts in. Uses it well. And 1-0! Joao Cancelo! Not who I predicted to score for Manchester City to open the account of this game. But it is Joao Cancelo. The effectiveness of having a right-footed player on the left-hand side who can use both feet. So crucial having a player that can use both feet, putting Manchester City ahead. And Manchester City lead here at the Etihad Stadium by 1-0. And it's Joao Cancelo opening the account here. And what I'm hoping is going to be a big scoreline for Manchester City, as we're now up to 80 people now tuning in. We're now up to 45 likes. We're 55 likes away from 100 likes. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Do go and check out today's video, Sponsor One Football, link in the description and also in the live chat. Do subscribe to my channel, that would be great. And go become a member as well if you so wish, that would be absolutely fabulous. Now, what I really like about this goal, good for Joao Cancelo, a good low finish across the goalkeeper. What I really like about that goal is Erling Haaland is following that up. If there's a save made by the keeper, if that hits the post and rebounds out, who's reading that? Who's onside? Erling brought Haaland to tap that in. Doesn't need a tap in because Joao Cancelo's got the quality to give Manchester City the lead. City lead here by 1-0. Cheers. Got to love it. Walker-Peters into the book. I'm not sure if that's for dissent or something. Or it might have been the foul in the build-up, actually. But he's into the book. Joao Cancelo, vastly underrated. Vastly underrated. Top quality player. Top quality. Blackburn have taken the lead. Ben Brereton Diaz from the penalty spot. At Ewood Park against Rotherham. Tranmere are 1-up away from the penalty spot. Kane Hemmings giving Tranmere the lead. Both teams to score already after 19 minutes in Crewe. Crewe 1, Gillingham 1. Daniel Ajayi's given Crewe the equaliser. Fair big few goals about. Quite a few goals in the Championship. Only 2 0-0s at the moment. That's what you like to see. You cannot beat a Saturday 3 o'clock kickoff, can you? As Southampton here launching an attack. Tackled by City, mopped up by Southampton. They're in a crossing position if they want to put something into the box. They choose not to. They're working it, and City closing down the space. They're in another position to cross, and they choose not to. And it's a good tackle by the man that's just scored the goal, and a good chip over Joao Cancelo that has gone out of play. As Wimbledon have found an equaliser against Walsall away. Riley Towler with the goal for Wimbledon. So throw in for Southampton. As we're now 50 likes away from 100 likes. We're now halfway. 50 likes. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. As Bruno Guimaraes has just given Newcastle the lead against Brentford. I've got Almiron of Newcastle in my bet mate, so I was hoping he'd grab a goal, but there we go. Guimaraes giving Newcastle the lead in. Eddie Howe doing a good job at the moment at Newcastle, isn't he? Brentford earlier did take the lead, but ruled out through VAR. Ederson then sends it long. Mahrez gets it under control. He's dispossessed though. Should be mocked up by Ruben Dias and is sent long. Header won by Southampton. Once more, Akanji gets his foot through it this time. Haaland doesn't win the header. Southampton can win the loose ball and send it forward once more. Diaz gets his foot to it. City need to get this down on the ground. Southampton, I think, very happy to play long ball with City. And Southampton do have control of the ball and they can work it backwards. All the way back to Bazunu in goal. The Fake Gentleman, thanks very much for tuning in. Big fan of me, thank you. Thank you for your support, much appreciated. As we're now 45 likes away from 100 likes. We're doing well, we're doing well. It's decent, it's decent. There's Gavin Bazunu now. His long clearance is flat and intercepted by Nathan Ake, and Rodri's got control of the ball. His calm presence on the ball, very much a big aid, as Southampton are very aggressive in the middle, working the ball quickly, they're pressing high, trying to force the issue. There's gaps, though, is their problem. There's gaps in particular out wide. This would be a game I think that would be very useful if we was to have a quick winger. But since we've let Raheem Sterling go, we haven't got any quick wingers anymore. Very similar wingers. Phil Foden's a very direct winger, but he's not the quickest. Riyad Mahrez certainly not the quickest. Jack Grealish not the quickest either. As Emile Reese has just found an equaliser for Preston North End. Mixon will be very happy with that as Mahrez bursts into the box. Dispossessed and out for a corner to Manchester City. So what can City do from this corner? As former Preston man Tom Bayliss has just given Shrewsbury the lead at home against Milton Keynes Dons. So a corner here for Manchester City. Haaland's forward, Akanji's forward, Diaz is forward, Ake's forward. Can City put something of quality into the box? Cross comes in. Headed clear by Saints. And nicely headed down by Southampton to have possession. They try and send it long. It's blocked, but against the arm of Nathan Ake. He's penalised, and it will be a free kick to Southampton. As we're now 44 likes away from 100 likes. Very actor-based in the chats today, speaking about films, TV programmes I've seen being mentioned. Speaking about favourite actors and actresses. I'm trying to think now. Depends what style of film you're really wanting to watch as to who my favourite actor and actress would be. I think comedy. Jim Carrey is always a good go-to. Doesn't really do films anymore, which is a big shame. Trying to think who else. As Emile Reese has found the equaliser for Preston. My 3-0 prediction for Norwich in the comments of the JSGC football video, your last video that you did, is incorrect then, it seems. I'm trying to think of favourite actors. Cillian Murphy in Peaky Blinders was brilliant. Is it Paul Anderson that played Arthur Shelby? Was fantastic in that as well. What else are we dealing with? Bryan Cranston is fabulous in Breaking Bad. Bob Odenkirk from and Ray Seahorn were brilliant in Better Call Saul. Right up there as Foden's got a good opportunity here for City. Good defending by Southampton to force him wide. Cross comes back in. Headed clear by Southampton once more. City want a free kick. It's not coming. And Southampton can have the ball and can clear their lines. What else? Who else? I'm trying to think of other films and TV shows that I like. Good questions. Good questions. Oh. Leyton Orient are 1-up away at Doncaster. Sheffield United, through Ryan Brewster, have found an equaliser away at Stoke. As City get themselves a corner through Bellakachu. Some shout out there for Angelina Jolie. City just working this corner. Nearly got tackled. Eventually get a pass in. A cross does come in. Haaland. Good block. That's got to hurt. Whoever's blocked that's got to hurt. Haaland gives a thumbs up. Cameron Diaz in the mask. Cameron Diaz in the mask, yeah. As Newcastle are 2-up, Jacob Murphy with the goal against Brentford on the way to 3 points. Like I said, Better Call Saul, Reece Seahorn is phenomenal in that. Mixed will be happy. Watford's found an equaliser against Blackpool. Big Gary Medine gave Blackpool the lead earlier, but it's Imran Loser that's found. Fun name. Has found an equaliser for Watford. I've not seen the Rings of Power series as of yet. I'm just working my way through some other TV programmes first. The new Netflix documentary or docu-series. People said it weren't really a documentary series. It was more of a drama. Based on that serial killer that's name slipped my mind. We need to work our way through that. We'll be watching Orange is the New Black on Netflix. I'm rewatching Breaking Bad. Working my way through them at the mo. So I've not had a chance to see the Rings of Power. I'd like to watch that and the House of Fire, Game of Thrones series. But I'm waiting for the things to be done first. The Midnight Club on Netflix is good. I might have to check that out. Here's Ruben Dias then for Manchester City. His pass is too hard to Kevin De Bruyne and it's intercepted as Rangers have taken the lead. They've doubled their lead. I apologise for that. They've doubled their lead from the penalty spot. James Tavernier. As City into a good position and a good save from Gavin Bazunu. It was Foden with the shot. And Gavin Bazunu makes a save. A City push. Try and double their lead. Southampton doing well here at the Mo. I've never seen Star Trek to answer that, I'm afraid. As Kevin De Bruyne burst forward and surely chipped over 2-0 Manchester City. Philip Walter Foden doubled Manchester City's lead. We didn't have to wait long for us to double our lead. Unlucky not to do so a minute ago. A minute later, Phil Foden makes no mistake. And Manchester City 2-0 up here. Good finish, good chip. Don't see many chips these days, but a good chip from Phil Foden. Surely on his way to will be on his way on the plane to Qatar. Surely going to be in the starting 11 as Forest Green have taken the lead against Bolton Wanderers at home. Good chip that from Foden. Really good finish. The only surprise is Erling Haaland hit the post before that he's not on the score sheet and Man City have 2. I've not seen Star Trek, so I can't answer that, I'm afraid. The only thing I know about Star Trek is when Young Sheldon, when Sheldon Cooper mentions him. Mentions Star Trek, that's all I know because I've never seen it. Hypticnosis says chat is a bit toxic. What's happening on the City Extra chat? for it to be toxic. Not normally toxic over there, but yeah, thanks very much for tuning in. Nothing like that over here. Oh, not got time for disrespect. We're 2-0 up. We're 2-0 up. Marcus, thanks very much for tuning in. Yeah, no time for that. We're 2-0 up. Riyad Mahrez. Good from the penalty spot. Grabbed himself a goal against Copenhagen, didn't he? In midweek. As that's out for a corner to Manchester City. Or it should be anyway. So I'm not sure what Salisu's unhappy with there. There we go. I do apologise for everyone that is tuning in. I'm about 2 minutes behind watching the stream, so I'm sorry. But I can't really do anything about that, I'm afraid. If I could, I would, but I can't. Anyway, corner comes in, and Bazunu manages to pinch that one out of the air. 34 minutes in, 2-0 Manchester City lead. Oh, yeah, Marcus, no time for it. No time for it. Especially when you're 2-0 up, doesn't need bashing. I think a lot of people are just very reactionary, and you get a lot of people that look to try and strive towards perfection. And Mahrez is a good little scapegoat to go to. If you think back to how people used to comment about Raheem Sterling, I actually was one of Raheem Sterling's biggest supporters at Manchester City because I thought he was quality. I still think he is a very good player. I still think he could, if City had chosen to keep him, I'd be very happy because I still think he could do a very good job for us. But fans just want to nitpick into who they don't like, and with no Sterling here now, they want to aim it towards Riyad Mahrez. Which I think, which is completely unnecessary. I think it just demonstrates the quality that Manchester City have got when staying injury free in terms of attacking options out wide. That we've got someone of high quality like Riyad Mahrez, who probably walks into most of the Premier League starting 11. He's a top quality player, even now he's into his 30s. So there we go. As Bazunu's just put one into the stands. Not purposefully, he was trying to work into the player, but way too much on it and into the stands and out for a throw into Manchester City. There we go. Anyway, City can build the ball forward. Here's Nathan Ake. He was another player that people used to get on the back of, saying he weren't very good. Why we spent £40 million on him. Obviously, made to eat humble pie there. Top quality player. Thank you very much. Appreciate your kindness there to help grow my channel. Thank you very much. So, City working the ball once more here, as we're now 42 likes away from 100 likes. So any help towards that would be absolutely fantastic. Do subscribe as well if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Do go and check out today's video sponsor, OneFootball, link in the description and also in the live chat. Go and become a member as well. Does help to support the future content created here on my videos. Any people who do become members will have access to custom stickers, emojis, priority access to some of my videos, as well as access to members-only live streams and live chats, which I'm planning throughout the season for you guys to enjoy. So if you do want to become a member, then that would be great. Aiming for 10 members, that would be absolutely brilliant. So here is Bazunu passing. I think Southampton's aim here, I mean, they haven't played badly. I think their aim here would be to stop giving the ball away and to make sure they don't go 3-0 down before half time, because if they do, then that'd be that. Someone said make a community. Let's do it then. Let's press the share button. We'll make a community post, and we'll see how that goes. Ooh. See if that helps. People have said that before, actually. I have tried it a couple of times, never done anything, but that might have changed since I last did it. I've not done it this season, actually. I'll just do a community post. Let me just get it onto another tab. Bear with me 1 second as City bursting forward here. Mahrez centralises it. De Bruyne gives it to Haaland on his right foot, blocked, and into the arms of Bazunu. So City v Southampton. I can spell correctly. 5. Boom, boom, boom. Done, done, done. There you go, that's posted. So we'll see what that does. See if it works. Andrew says, do I have any merch for sale? I have to have a look at merch at the moment. To be fair, there's a couple of companies that have either willing to send me stuff or wanting to work with me for their own stuff. So I probably look more towards that angle, because I know then that you're going to be getting good quality stuff rather than, because the YouTube use a thing called Teespring that I've or Teespring, can't remember what it is. And to be honest, I didn't think it was very good. And the last thing I want to do is provide things for you guys and say, I recommend this, go and get this, when it's just quite simply not that good. So yeah, I want you guys to get good quality, top quality stuff. So I'm very careful about who I work with and what I do, because I want things to be good. So I have to be very decisive. So this chair here, sent to me by GT Player, I enjoyed. I'm going to be working this Tuesday with another company for something for the World Cup, which I'll have out on my social media probably on Tuesday. So I'm not going to be able to, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do my live stream for the Copenhagen game that I wanted to, but I've got something really good planned in as a contingency to that I'm really looking forward to. That should be really good, I hope. Fingers crossed. But we will, of course, be back, and not so far behind on the stream, next weekend for the Liverpool game from Anfield. Should be a good game. Always is. Cancelo bursts forward here. Dale, afternoon. Thanks very much for tuning in as Philip Foden tries an effort. Is intercepted. Cross comes in. There's no quality on that. That's well worked. And Foden can get it under control, and his cross is blocked. Cancelo mops this up and tries to cross it in. Bazunu flying through the air, flying like a ballerina dancer there. Headed clear by Southampton, and they can get their foot through it and get this fully clear as Nathan Ake wins the foot race, and he's pulled down in a free kick given to Manchester City. Andrew, yeah, no problem. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to be potentially very soon might be one or two companies that I'm working with. So rather than having my own merch, it does help to support content if you're wanting to do that through interacting with my sponsors and stuff. That's why I get in contact with them, because I know they're good stuff. So stay tuned for that one. I'm working on one at the Mo, actually, in the form of some merchandise based on our main man Erling Haaland. If something pulls off, if it doesn't, it doesn't. Never mind. Happens. I have a couple of ideas in mind that I've just not got round to executing as of yet, but I will get round to it. Very busy here, actually, on the JSGC channel. Very busy. We're doing lots of little bits and bobs. Hoping that Borussia Dortmund away is going to dip down to members, which doesn't look like it's going to be selling out. So hopefully that'll dip down to members. And if it does and they take the extra allocation, I should be able to go to that, which would be good as Haaland tries to thread a pass in. That'll be a top quality vlog for you guys to look forward to. That'll be world class. Absolutely world class. Dale, I can't remember if I said afternoon to you or not, but afternoon, thanks very much for tuning in. Yeah, pray to the gods. The gods have been very kind to me over the last 24 hours. Just need to get that, and then that's that done. I want it to happen. Really want it to happen. But nothing given as of yet. We'll see. I'll work on it as we're 38 likes away from 100 likes. As also, actually, if anyone knows where you can access spares for City, you know, people have got friends going to matches that no longer want to go or got spare tickets with Dortmund away, point me in the right direction. That'd be great. As we're heading towards half-time here. A little injury right at the beginning of the half may mean we might have 2 or 3 minutes added on, potentially, as it's centralised well by Southampton, and the shot comes in! And over the top of the crossbar. Armstrong it was with the effort. As we're into added on time now, and it's going to be... I'm waiting for it to pop up. Someone says in the chat, actually, it's 2 minutes. I've not seen the board go up. Yeah, 2 minutes. Absolutely spot on there, Thank you very much for that. Much appreciated. So into 2 minutes. It's been a good half of football from Manchester City, this. Good half. Tuning in from Durban, South Africa. Dale in the chat, the moderator, will be heading to South Africa next year, as that's a good pass from Mahrez into De Bruyne. Squared across and headed clear, and Akanji comes in and that's a shot, and he puts his foot right through it. If anyone remembers that Peter Kay advert where he levels the ball and goes, have it! Proper what was going on there. Oh, my wordy. Anyway, John Walton's tuning in from Horlinth Wood. Bolton. Newton Heath in on the chat. Not as exotic as Durban, is it? A little bit. Salford Blue. Shout out for Fred Dibner. It's little Bolton Town Centre. There's a little statue, isn't there, to Fred Dibner. As we're nearly at half time. We've got 15 seconds. A little chance here for Southampton City to be careful. Don't want to concede. Chance to cross, blocked, and out for a corner. What's going to be the last opportunity of the half if there's time. It was a Rebo with the cross. And no time for it. Half-time whistle does go. It's harsh on Southampton, that one. So half-time here at the Etihad Stadium. Manchester City leading by 2-0. It's a decent half of football, that, from Manchester City. I'm happy. It's a clean, professional job by City so far, as Chelsea's just taken the lead against Wolves. But yeah, it's a clean, professional half of football for City so far. And City need to build on this for the second half. And if we could go out there and grab a third, then that would be fantastic. And that you would think would wrap up the 3 points for this game, which is, of course, what Man City's aim is going to be. Not the cleanest of performances, hard work is how I'd describe that. I don't think Southampton's played too badly at all, but as it is, Manchester City leading here as it's Kai Havertz that gave Chelsea the lead. As we're just going to head on to my video sponsor now. Some first half, the second half. I'll head on to my video sponsor now, OneFootball. Links in the description, and also throw the link in the live chat if you want to go and check that out. That would be fab. So, stats for this game. How's the game going so far? So, for City, Joao Cancelo with the goal and an assist for Phil Foden. And also Phil Foden with the goal and an assist for Kevin De Bruyne. Goals for Manchester City today came on minute 20 and minute 32. Kyle Walker-Peters also in the book for a strong challenge in the build-up to Manchester City's first goal, as Stoke have retaken the lead through Phil Jagielka against Sheffield United. Eastleigh have gone 1-0 up against Chesterfield. We will go around the grounds in a moment. So, Manchester City 2-0 up, having 64% possession compared with 36% possession for Southampton. 50-50 on duels won. Aerial duels, Southampton very good, 55% compared with 45%. For Manchester City, City having 4 corners compared with none for Southampton. In terms of attacking stats, 12 shots, 5 on target, 2 goals. In terms of shots on targets and goals, not too bad. 12 shots, 5 on target. Not the greatest for Manchester City, but it has been hard work. Southampton with 1 shot went over the crossbar, so none on target late in the first half. Better than Copenhagen. They had no shots in the first half, so bettered them. In terms of defensive stats, 7 tackles for Manchester City at a tackle completion rate of 71%, 11 tackles for Southampton at an impressive 55% tackle completion rate as well, so both decent stats there. 2 clearances and 5 interceptions for Manchester City compared with 12 clearances and 5 interceptions for Southampton. Distribution stats for all the threes, 333. Hopefully it won't be 333 passes in the second half and it'll be 666, but 333 passes for Manchester City at a pass completion rate at 88%. I think that's something City will look to try and improve on in the second half. 188 passes from Southampton at a pass completion rate of 79%, not too bad at all. Pep always saying passing could be better and get them stats up. It was 93% against Copenhagen, dropped 5% to 88 here, and I'll tell you right now, Pep will not be happy with that. In terms of crosses, 12 crosses at a cross completion rate of 16%, 4 crosses attempted by Southampton at a cross completion rate of 0%. In terms of discipline, 3 fouls apiece and 1 yellow card, which has gone to Kyle Walker-Peters, who has had a quiet game right now, as Tranmere has just doubled their lead late in the first half against Sutton away from home. So Manchester City leading by 2-0, and if it stays the same, City will be going top at least for 24 hours until Arsenal play Liverpool tomorrow at home. So, going around the ground, Premier League, Bournemouth 0, Leicester City 1, Chelsea 1, Wolves 0, Manchester City 2, Southampton 0, and Newcastle United 2, Brentford 0 are all the half-time scores in the Premier League. The late kickoff today is going to be Brighton taking on Tottenham Hotspur from 5:30 p.m. BST. No early kickoff in the Premier League and none in the Championship either. So in the Championship, Birmingham City 2, Bristol City 0, Blackburn Rovers 1, Rotherham 0, Blackpool 1, Watford 1, Coventry 0, Burnley 1, Millwall 1, Middlesbrough 0, Norwich 1, Preston 1, Stoke City 2, Sheffield United 1, Swansea City 2, Sunderland 0, West Brom 0, Luton 0, and Wigan 0, Cardiff City 1 are all the latest scores from around the grounds in the Championship. Also into League 1, Barnsley 0, Exeter 1, Bristol Rovers 1, Cambridge 1, Derby 1, Port Vale 0, Forest Green Rovers 1, Bolton 0, Lincoln 0, Charlton 0, Morecambe 1, Ipswich 0, Oxford 0, Wickham 0, Peterborough 0, Burton 0, Plymouth 1, Accrington 0, Portsmouth 1, Fleetwood 1, Sheffield Wednesday 1, Cheltenham 0, and Shrewsbury Town 2, Milton Keynes Dons 0. Into League 2, Barrow 0, Mansfield 0, Bradford 0, Stockport County 1, Colchester 2, Harrogate Town 0, Crewe 1, Gillingham 1, Doncaster 0, Leyton Orient 1, Grimsby 1, Crawley 0, Hartlepool 1, Carlisle 0, Newport 0, Rochdale 1, Northampton 0, Salford City 1, Stevenage 1, Swindon 0, Sutton United 0, Tranmere Rovers 2, and Walsall 1, Wimbledon or AFC Wimbledon 1. Into The National League playing, early kickoff, Dagenham and Redbridge 1, Southend 1. Currently half-time scores, Altrincham 1, Dorking Wanderers 0, Bromley 0, Gateshead 0, Eastleigh 1, Chesterfield 0, Maidenhead United 0, Oldham 1, Maidstone 0, Halifax Town 0, Scunthorpe 3, Aldershot 1, Wellston 0, Boreham Wood 0, Woking 1, Notts County 3, Wrexham 3, Barnet 2, Yeovil 0, Solihull Moors 0, and York City 0, Torquay 0. National League North, Blythe Spartans 0, Banbury United 0, Boston 1, Hereford 4, Brackley Town 0, Fylde 0, Bradford PA 0, Curzon Ashton 1, Chester 0, Darlington 0, Gloucester 1, Southport 2, Kidderminster Harriers 0, Farsley Celtic 1, Kingsland 1, Chorley 0, Leamington 1, Alfreton 0, Peterborough Sports 2, Telford 1, Scarborough Athletic 3, Kettering 0, Spennymoor Town 0, Buxton 1, National League South, Bath City 1, Hungerford Town 1, Chelmsford 0, Cheshunt 0, Dover Athletic 1, Braintree 0, Dulwich Hamlet 1, Dartford 1, East Bunborough 3, Weymouth 1, Ebbsfleet United 2, Taunton Town 0, Hampton and Richmond 0, Welling United 1, Hampton Waterlooville 0, Concord Rangers 0, Slough 0, Hemel Hempstead Town 1, St Albans 1, Chippenham Town 0, Tunbridge Angels 0, Oxford City 2, and Worthington 1, Farnborough 0. To Portugal, only kickoff right now is Santa Clara taking on Sporting TP, that's 0-0. You also got Benfica taking on Rio Ave, Portimon's taking on FC Porto, and Paca de Ferreira taking on Victoria Guimarães later on this evening. Also heading around the grounds, we'll go to La Liga, finished Almeria 3, Rayo Vallecano 1, currently latest score Atletico Madrid 1, Girona 0 in the 38th minute. Also got Sevilla taking on Athletic Bilbao and Getafe taking on Real Madrid tonight in Germany. Mainz 1, Leipzig 0 in the 64th minute. These are all around the 65th minute. Bayer Leverkusen 3, Schalke 0, Augsburg 1, Wolfsburg 1, and Bochum 0, Frankfurt 0. Later on at 5:30pm BST, you got Borussia Dortmund taking on Bayern Munich. Be a good game. Serie A for Sassuolo 1. Inter Milan 2. Also got AC Milan taking on Juventus at 5pm. Will be a good game. And Bologna taking on Sampdoria. In France, you got Marseille taking on Ajaccio at 4pm. And Rennes taking on PSG at 8pm. In the Eredivisie, Volendam 0, Ajax 1. Sparta Rotterdam taking on FC Emmen. And NEC taking on Excelsior at 8pm. Into Scotland is the only other one we've not done. We'll start in the Scottish Premiership, finished in the early kick-off, St Johnstone 1, Celtic 2. Also got Hibernian 0, Motherwell 0 at half-time, all half-time scores. Livingston 0, Ross County 0, Rangers 2, St Mirren 0, and Dundee United taking on Aberdeen at a strange kick-off time of 6pm. Don't know why that is. Scottish Championship, Arbroath 1, Dundee 1, A United 2, Queen's Park 0, Morton 3, Hamilton Academical 0, Raith Rovers 2, Cove Rangers 0. Scottish League 1, Edronians 2, Queen in the South 2, Aller Athletic 0, Dunfermline Athletic 2, Clyde 0, Montrose 0, FC Edinburgh 1, Kelty Hearts 0, and Peterhead 0, Falkirk 1. And lastly, finally, Scottish League 2, Albion Rovers 2, Bonnyrigg Rose 1, Forfar Athletic 0, East 5-2, Stenhousemuir 0, and an Athletic 1, Stirling Albion 4, Dumbarton 0, and Stranraer 2, Elgin 2. So that keeps you all up to date. We've got some halftime entertainment provided by my partner channel, Mixed. Link in the description. Want to go check him out, like and subscribe. That'd be great. This is him doing the Surfers Club. Enjoy.
What's going on, guys? Mixed here, back again for another Summons and Drinks video. As you can see, guys, we're going to do a shooter today. So I fancy it's nice and sunny outside. Why not another summer themed drink? And this time it's going to be the shooter versions of the Surfers Club, and I will show you guys how to make it. So let's get straight into it. As you can see, it's a free combination to make the Surfers Club. So it's Cocoa Canoe, which is a coconut rum. So it's going to be 1 ounce or 30ml of coconut rum. I'm going to say for the blue curacao, it's going to be 7.5ml or 1/4 of an ounce. And the last ingredient is citric acid dilution, which I'll talk a little bit more now. So for the citric acid dilution, it's an alternative to your citric acid like your lime juices, lemon juices, and it's very economical. It's going to say with citric acid dilution to make this is citric acid mixed in with filtered water. It's going to say it's a lot clearer than your lemon juice, lime juice, and you keep using them up and it only lasts a week. It's going to say with citric acid dilution, it lasts for an entire month, and it's easy to make. Just buy your bag of citric acid, big bag of it, about 700 grams, and then mix in with filtered water. So to make this, what I've done is 10 grams of citric acid mixed in with 350ml of filtered water, and then blended it to mix it in, and there it is. That's a massive cost saving. Keep going through lemons and limes, so that is a little tip for you guys. So let's get straight into this video now. So I will show you guys how to make the Surface Club. So first into the tin is 30ml or 1 ounce of coconut rum. I'm using Cocoa Canoe. I just love this brand. It's really nice. I've done it a bit. Next up, guys, 7.5ml or 1/4 ounce of blue curacao. The last ingredient, guys, is 7.5ml, 1/4 ounce of citric acid dilution, or you can use lemon juice if you wish. But like I said, this is my little tip here. Use citric acid dilution. It will save you a bit of money over time. Now put your lid on and give it a good hard shake, 8 to 10 seconds, get nice and chilling. Last thing to do now is strain into a shot glass. And there we go, guys, one Surface Club. So with the Surface Club, it's a perfect summer drinks race because it gets the party started and make 4 of these and it really does get the fun started. Nice summer themed shooter this, because it's just perfect for the summer, perfect for the party. Let's get this party started. How does it taste? A Surface Club. I think it'd make a really nice cocktail. Make a cocktail version of the Surface Club. I think it'd really suit it. I said, well, that's really nice. Because one way of describing it, guys, is it's like there's a party in my mouth and everyone is invited. That's how I can describe it. It's really nice. I really enjoy it, and get a few of those down, and it'll totally get the party started. But remember, as always, do drink responsibly and take it nice and calm and just enjoy. Because but like, guys, is the Surface Club shooter or shot. But I hope you do enjoy the video, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Mixes. It really does help the channel grow. And don't forget to share it if you wish, because I really do appreciate it. And I will see you guys by my next summer themed cocktail. And I will see you in the next video. Have a nice day. Cheers.
Proper Man City blew that one with the Surfers Club halftime entertainment. My partner channel, Mixed. Link in the description if you want to go for that. That would be great. Muchas gracias. As I think the players are going to be coming out very soon. Very soon. So players are just in the tunnel, waiting to come out. As we're now 23 likes away from 100 likes. Sorry, I was just replying to the busy schedule of JSGC. I was just replying to a message on Twitter about a potential collab. We'll see if anything materialises. Oh! Okay. We're now 20 likes away from 100. Let's make it happen. Cancelo Jr., thank you very much for tuning in. De Bruyne, captain's armband on. City out, ready to go. Referees coming out. Southampton coming out. The sunshine out at the Etihad. And we should have kickoff very soon. There we go. Fabulous kickoff for the second half. Excuse me. And Southampton getting us underway. Attacking from left to right, playing in an all-black kit. Manchester City playing in their home kit. Blue shirts, white shorts, blue socks. Attacking from right to left. Southampton attacking from left to right. Southampton send it long. Ake wins the header. Jesus is doing very well at Arsenal because Jesus is a good player and he's going to get 38 games of football there. That's pretty much it. If I'm honest. Got a good system. Works. And he might just have been what Arsenal were looking for up top. I didn't want to sign a new contract at City. I've always rated Jesus. Always done a job. Never really pushed on from being that option B for City. And he never really felt like he was going to be option A. And obviously with the arrival of Haaland, not going to get in the team. Simple as that. As City break here into the penalty area, into a good position, and De Bruyne can't sort his cross out. As a shot comes in, it dips and out wide for a goal kick. Right, guys, bear with me. I'm just having a look at my camera. It seems, I don't know why it does this. It shouldn't be doing this. It shouldn't be losing any power. It's plugged in. It's on charge. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to change the battery in my camera, which means I'm going to go off. So what I'm going to do, as my stream's now paused, I'll get that sorted as well, is I'm going to speak about today's video sponsor. And while my sponsor video gets sorted, I'm going to set up and put a new battery, my other battery, my spare battery into the camera so it doesn't cut off and go black, which is a few weeks ago, if you cast your minds back, that's why it went black. So I'm going to stop that from happening. So OneFootball is today's video sponsor. So I'm going to roll that video for you guys and try and be as quick as I can right now. This video is brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to download the OneFootball app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world. If you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date. Look at this. Look at this. Bam. We're in. Sorted. I can just see Mahrez has given Manchester City a 3-0 lead. I apologise for that. I still not managed to sort out my stream. Managed to sort me out, which is great. Right, I hope you can all see me, hear me okay. 3-0 Manchester City. Yeah, I was just sorting out my camera. Sorry, I was just changing the battery over. So 3-0 Manchester City. I'm going to sort my stream out so I can have a look at the goal and I can tell you what happened. A good start to the thingy. The second half is what we like to see. We'll just get it changed over. People criticising Riyad Mahrez before. Game made to eat humble pie. And Manchester City 3-0 up. Top quality stuff. Right, let's get it up, see what's happening. I'll just refresh my stream. Just keeps going off every now and then. I apologise for that. We can't help it. We can't do anything about it. Absolutely nothing. Right, I got the stream back. Hopefully we'll be able to catch what happened with that, as we're now 17 likes away from 100 likes. There's a City winning it back high up here. Here is Cancelo squaring it across. My only surprise is Haaland's not found a goal, and give it time, I'm sure he will. Still waiting for the highlight, see what happens. 49th minute, goal for Mahrez. As corner comes in, headed clear. I'll put my battery on charge. That's nice and good to go for later on when I do my video. So I'll just get that plugged in a bit. Exeter double their lead away at Barnsley. Millwall double their lead against Middlesbrough. As Emil Rees has given Preston the lead at Norwich. There's Haaland and a shot, and it's just wide. We all want that Haaland goal, is what we're waiting on. Oh, my stream's gone off again. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Very annoying. Stream was alright first half. Been a little hit and miss. Second half so far. Missed a goal already because of it. Southampton then breaking quickly. Running away with it here. Sunderland's got one back away at Swansea. Oh, my stream's gone off again. Come on. Oh, no. Might have gone for good this time. Oh, we've got a Spurs fan piping up in the comments. Struggling to get out of Arsenal's shadow. A smaller club than Arsenal as well. Never mind. It must hurt Spurs seeing Arsenal sat on top. Must hurt. Anyway, here comes City coming forward as Brentford's got a goal back against Newcastle. Port Vale's found an equaliser against Derby. Ivan Toney from the penalty spot for Brentford. Not really done much this season, Ivan Toney, so far. As Chelsea's doubled their lead against Wolves. My stream keeps freezing, so I don't know what's happening, so I'll rely on the comments to tell me what's happening. Is we're 15 likes away from 100 likes, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Eventually my stream does go off. Pulisic with the goal. might have a look for another stream. Yeah, we'll have a look for another stream. I'll rely on you guys. Let me know if anything's happening. I can go back to my other stream. That might work. Get some very odd ads. Really do on these things. Still no luck with the stream. Right. I just need to find a way of getting it into full screen. I've got it playing, but that might work. And has. Perfect. I think we've got another stream. This might work. I think Spurs are just a bit hurt, to be fair, because they can't. All that effort, my stream stopped working. I'm not having much luck. Not having much luck. Yeah, Spurs, they've not bought the league because they've not won the league because they're not very good at bringing players in. Put it quite simply. Like I said, they're just a small Arsenal that sit in Arsenal's shadow that pipe up every now and then. The season that Leicester won the Premier League actually was the season Spurs were going to win the Premier League. That was meant to be their moment and bottled it. Didn't know what they were doing. Ended up finishing in a 2-horse race, finishing third, which I think just about sums up Tottenham Hotspur. There you go. Our Champions League trophy's doing just as well as your Champions League trophy, pal. Man. No, my stream stopped working. Disaster. No, I don't like this one. There's too many ads. Click them off. Click them off. I'll just go back to my other stream. See how that works. Although my old stream's not working, so I don't actually know what is happening. Oh, man. We're 14 likes away. Right, okay, we'll have to try another and hope for the best. See if any of the others work. Right, bear with me. Bear with me again. Whoa. There's Derby now down to 10 men. I might be unlucky, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Nope, not loading. No luck. No luck. Move on to the next one. Any luck now? Smile. Smile through it. Smile. God, you know what? I'll try that. Let's see if that works. See if we have any luck. Tell you what, if I end up with no viruses on my phone trying to play this, then well, I've done well. There's Haaland. Oh, I've got a stream. Yes. No. Have I got a stream? Oh, I don't want to. No. There's Haaland was set away. Haaland. But why didn't it let me click that advert off? What's it doing? What if I turn it that way? I don't really want to watch it with an ad on it. What if I just press the ad? Will it go away? What? Now I've lost. Why am I? Oh, I think we're back. Almost get a feeling Haaland's trying too hard. Or maybe I've been pressing the... No, I've not been pressing the wrong thing. I just can't get rid of that ad. No, I don't know. Anyway, cross comes in from Southampton, caught by Ederson. Right, we're 12 likes away from 100 likes. So any help towards that would be much appreciated. What minute are we on? 63:24. Fast forward that. We're around that time. Somewhere between then. And now the stream stopped working. What's he doing? Sorry, chair. He didn't deserve that. Love you. Why has it stopped working? Oh, mate. I'm having no luck. And I was just going to keep going on to the ads. I don't want to watch the ads. I don't care. Come on. I thought I was getting somewhere. I'm nowhere. Oh, playing. There we go. We're back. We're back. Yes. We're back. Squared across. Haaland. Oh, just in time for a Haaland goal. Oh, you cannot keep the man quiet. 4-0 Manchester City. This has to be the most hard-working 4-0. Normally it's so fluent. City have really had to huff and puff here. 4-0 Manchester City. Extreme concentration from the club. And the Norwegian... What would he be? The god, the king, the best in the world, the GOAT. Oh, it's a lovely, lovely ball across. Joao Cancelo's having a brilliant, brilliant game. And it's a lovely finish under the legs of Bazunu, and another goal for Erling Haaland. Can't stop scoring goals. Lust knows where the back of the net is. And it's such a privilege to have him at the club. Absolute privilege to have him at the club. There isn't a striker out there right now that even comes close to how good Erling Haaland is for Manchester City. There is not a striker that is even close to him. And it's absolutely scary. I've been saying it since, the first game here. We're looking at a striker here so deadly in front of goal. We keep him injury-free. We're looking at a player that's going to bag more than 40 goals in a Premier League season. And the Spurs fan keeps commenting about Haaland. Harry Kane could never do that. We're looking at a special, special player. I want to thank Tottenham Hotspur for not accepting our offer for Harry Kane, because 12 months later it's given us Erling Haaland. Incredible player. He keeps mentioning 3 yards, but it's the movement. It's being in the right place at the right time. It's easier said than done. Easier said than done. An exceptional, exceptional player. So deadly in front of goal. So deadly. It's just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. He's exactly what Manchester City need. The timing, the movement, the being in the right place at the right time. Sterling, cracking player. Couldn't do that. Jesus, cracking player. Doing well at Arsenal. Can't do what Haaland can do. My screen for the City games, I kid you not, is this big. This is what I've got to work with. Can I zoom in a little bit? I can make it this big instead. So I have to really. So if you see me leaning in like this, I'm watching the game to see what's happening. So I apologise. Because otherwise I got my phone doing it like this, and I don't want to. As Philip Billing has equalised for Bournemouth, because we're in the nervous 90s now. 8 likes away from 100 likes. Which it's a brilliant, brilliant effort. So thank you everyone for that. Much appreciated. Excuse me. Andrew, you could be right. Could be 50 plus goals the way things are going. Oh, I like the Spurs fan there. My nan could score for City with the chances. Unless you've got a very big nan that's 6'4" with massive legs, which, if you have, that's really cool. She couldn't score them. As Kevin De Bruyne comes off for Manchester City. Riyad Mahrez also coming off. And City make their first couple of changes for the game. A bit of rotation here. We've got a match in Denmark on Tuesday. The early kickoff in the Champions League as well, as Alvarez and Palmer coming on. Assuming it's going to be Foden on the right and Alvarez. I imagine Alvarez is going to occupy as a second striker. So he'll play behind Haaland. And Palmer's either going to go on the right or the left. It looks like he's going to go to the right and Foden's going to stay on the left. Is what it looks like it might be. As we're now 7 likes away from 100 likes. 7 more to go. As Wrexham are now 7-3 up against Barnet. 10-goal thriller at Wrexham today. They're looking to become a Football League club. FC Edinburgh 2-0 up against Kelty Hearts. Thank you very much, John. As Bournemouth are 2-1 up at home. Sorry I'm so far behind. I've paused the TV so it's not in real time, so it spoils my stream being 2 minutes behind. So I'm 2 minutes behind, everyone. Sorry. Of course Arsenal beat Tottenham. Arteta doing a real good job at Arsenal. It's just the quality that City have. East 5-5, 4 for 4. I like that. Sterling now been 6-0 up against Dumbarton. Gomez has come on. I've missed that sub. Who did Gomez come on for? So someone can let me know. I must have missed that while my stream was down. I didn't see that sub get made. So apologies, we're now 6 likes away. Anyway, here's Nathan Ake bringing the ball forward for City. I can't believe in 12 months just how far Nathan Ake's come. He's currently 4 for 1, East 5-3. A couple more goals for East 5 and 3 more for 4 for you get your wish. So Rangers are 3-0 up now. 6 likes then to go, ladies and gentlemen. The City have got themselves a corner. Less than 20 minutes remaining of the live watch along in this game. Carlisle 2-1 up against Hartlepool away. Straight across from the northwest to the northeast there. City just walking the corner. Float the ball in. Bazunu can pick that one up eventually. Remains 4-0 Manchester City here. Ake, very underrated. Top quality players. We're now 4 likes away from 100 likes. So any help towards that will be much appreciated. It's Cardiff 2-0 up now at Wigan. Here's Akanji. Burton find an equaliser at Peterborough. Ake once more. City just, we can sit, we can relax. The game's won. The game's, City picking up 3 points. We're going top and we can watch with interest Arsenal's game against Liverpool tomorrow. With the big question, can Man City go top? What's very interesting is Liverpool's our next Premier League game next Sunday. So we're playing on Tuesday night. Before playing against Liverpool. So I imagine City will do a fair bit of rotation. Now we've got more knowledge on FC Copenhagen. And there'll be a fair bit of rotation in there. I can see City resting Haaland for the game. Maybe bringing him on second half, give him 20 minutes. And that can be his rest before the World Cup. Every other game he'll start. Maybe. We'll see. Likely, what will that team be? Gomez left back, Laporte, maybe Akanji centre back, We're not seeing that pairing yet. Maybe even Rico Lewis getting a start. City burst forward. Haaland squares it across. Cleared. As Norwich find an equaliser against PNE. Seems like a good game. But I think it's up with Liverpool. Selling Sadio Mane. That was a big mistake. I think the fear factor has been taken away from Liverpool because they've not got Sadio Mane. They've brought in Darwin Núñez, who turns out his attacking presence in front of goal is there, but his finishing in front of goal is not. And so, if you're saying City've got a big chance here and put over the top of the crossbar by Jack Grealish, I didn't even realise Jack Grealish had come on. But yeah, they've let a fabulous player in, Sadio Mane, go. And as Kev points out there, we've had players that want a new challenge, that want to go somewhere else. So you let them go. It's all about recruitment and replacing these players. And they've brought in Darwin Núñez, who's... I don't know what the aim of Darwin Núñez was, as Rico Lewis comes on for Bernardo Silva. I don't know what the aim was to bring Darwin Núñez in. But I think what Liverpool were hoping for was for Darwin Núñez to sit as their striker, their talisman, to score their goals. Salah one side and Luis Diaz on the other, as a header from City goes wide from the corner. As Birmingham's gone 3-0 up against Bristol City. Blackburn have gone 3-0 up against Rotherham. And I think their aim was just to have that work, and it hasn't worked. Darwin Núñez has struggled ever so slightly, and I think he's needing that game, that pivotal game that will help him to kickstart his career at Liverpool, because he looked all right in the Community Shield when we played against Liverpool. It was people were speaking about Darwin Núñez. They weren't speaking about Erling Haaland. They were saying Haaland doesn't fit into City's system, but Liverpool made a good addition in Núñez. And since then, Haaland's adapted his game and played really well, and Núñez hasn't. And then there's been training videos. Fans have been getting on his back. The opposition fans have been getting on his back, and it's just not really worked for Liverpool. I think the main factor, I genuinely do feel that with Mane leaving. Mane was an exceptional player. You are talking consistently a 20-plus Premier League goal scorer leaving their team, to bring somebody in who's never played in the Premier League and have a system that they hope would gel and click in. And teams look at Liverpool's attack now. They've seen that it's not worked as well and no longer fear that attack, and they're happy to have a go at Liverpool. And obviously with an aging midfield there, Thiago's getting no younger. They've still got James Milner there. Jordan Henderson's not exactly the quickest of runners there. This leggy midfield that they've always had, this machine, looks like it's not been oiled up properly, and it's just not getting going for Liverpool. And this could be a real struggle until they try and get things sorted. But they've got a big game coming up this week and next week. Arsenal and City, the top two. I think these are the real tests for Liverpool. It'll be very interesting should Liverpool lose both them games. To see what Liverpool might do about that. I can't imagine their fans being very happy. I think they'll be very thankful that they've started to regroup in the Champions League, because at one point when they lost against Napoli, I think that might just have been the moment that teams have started to realise we can have a good pop at Liverpool. They might not be as good as what they think. As Parrott has scored, mixed for Preston North End. They are now 3-2 up against Norwich. As we've surpassed 100 likes. Cheers and thank you very much, everyone. Much appreciated. Another 100 liked live stream, so thank you, everybody. I've just said Aaron Troy Parrott with the goal. There's a shot from City. It's wide. Gomez it was. So I'm thinking Copenhagen. They're going to go with Ederson in goal. Gomez will go on the left. Potentially Rico Lewis on the right. Akanji and Laporte. Rodri, maybe. Or Gundogan's not started, actually. But I think they're going to give a rest to either De Bruyne or Bernardo. So Rodri, Gundogan, maybe Bernardo Silva, Grealish on the left, Mahrez on the right, Alvarez up. I'd be tempted to go with Alvarez, to be honest, and try and go for a hard-fought victory. That's what I would. That's what I would look for. That's what I'd try and do. We'll see. We'll see what City go for. Surely got to have a bit of rotation in mind with that Liverpool game coming up. And once we get through that Liverpool game, it's all plain sailing really for City, because we have a week off past that. And once we come back after that, it's Brighton at home. So what would it be? It'd be Brighton at home, Dortmund away, Leicester away, Chelsea, I think. Oh no, Sevilla at home. I can't remember who the others are. What's Man City's fixtures? Have a look. I'm just thinking when a Man City likely to rotate. So it's going to happen. I think a bit of rotation, 4 or 5 players in place against Copenhagen. Going to happen for that, in my opinion. Corner here for Southampton. See what they can do from it. So it's Copenhagen. A bit of rotation in place for that. As Wrexham now 7-4. Corner comes in from Southampton. See what they can do from it. Whip a ball in. Headed clear by City. Take a touch. Shot comes in. Blocked again by Manchester City. Another shot comes in. Another block and another shot. And it's wide by Southampton. There's an opportunity that for them. Not had many. That was an opportunity. So Copenhagen, a bit of rotation in place. Then Liverpool away. Then it's a week off because our match against Arsenal away has been postponed, which will be good. Brighton at home. Dortmund away. So I don't really need much rotation for them games. Leicester. Hopefully, if all's gone to plan, Brighton, Dortmund, Leicester, with a bit of rotation, use of subs there could be worthwhile. Then Sevilla, they can have full rotation. Fulham, again, they can rotate. I'd be quite tempted to take that League Cup match against Chelsea seriously. We should have enough about us at home to beat Fulham with a bit of rotation, that we could have a look and potentially have a go at Chelsea in the League Cup at home as well. And then Brentford at home, so... it's not exactly an exhausting end to before the World Cup, really. Mixid needs to not go to games anymore. Ganesh, thanks very much for tuning in. As we're past 104 likes now. So next aim, 120 likes. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. 16 likes to go. Don't forget to become a member of the JSGC channel. That'd be fabulous. Subscribe as well if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. And don't forget also to go and check out today's video sponsor, which is brought to you by OneFootball. The link to OneFootball is in the live chat and also in the description. If you would, you want to go and check that out, that would be absolutely fab. As Burnley are 1-0 up currently, away at Cov, the Rico Arena. Sheffield Wednesday have doubled their lead against Cheltenham. Barry Bannon was still going, to be honest. Anyway, we're 11 away from 120 likes. If we could hit that, that would be grand. But as we are looking ahead, I think for City it'd probably be very important just to focus on the here and now and just focus a game at a time. In the next game's Copenhagen, where we can seal qualification to the last 16 of the Champions League, and that has to be the aim. And if we can do that, then we've got a match in Dortmund where we can try and seal qualification in first place, is what we've got to look for. As Blackpool have taken the lead against Watford, Jerry Yates with the goals. As Southampton got themselves into a good position, City want to keep hold of this clean sheet. 4-0 victory is a very good 4-0 victory. Brighton, Spurs or Dortmund, Munich for this evening. Dale, get watching Dortmund, get that, soak it all in, soak the atmosphere up. Got to be that. As Deli Bashiru, former Manchester City man, has put Sheffield Wednesday 3-0 up. Here's Grealish then for Manchester City. Southampton they want that goal. That's a free kick for Southampton. Or the referee's going to play advantage. No real advantage there as he just crosses it and hits the back. I think it was Akanji. He's down. Not sure what that's hit to send him to ground. He's a big lad. And Emmanuel Akanji. Anyway. Play will continue here. Akanji has stayed down. Does it hit him in the side of the face? Oh yeah, it's hit him square in the face. But he's back. He'll be all right. Akanji, I'm sure. And play can continue. We've got less than a minute remaining in normal time. I wouldn't imagine to be too long added on here. I'm sure Southampton will just want to get this game over and done with, get the final whistle going. The City have got themselves another opportunity here. Offside flag never goes up and goes for a near post shot there and saved by Gavin Bazunu. Cole Palmer it was with the opportunity and out for a corner, unless I think the flag might have gone up now. Waiting to see if there was an opportunity. Good turn that from Palmer. Goes for the near post and a good save with leg as Newcastle 5-1 now. Ethan Pinnock, own goal. Newcastle 5-1. Jerry Yates has got a brace for Blackpool, 3-1 up now. Got the big Preston Blackpool derby coming up. Oh my, Mixed, you can go in a timeout for that. I mean, none of that over here. Absolutely not. Anyway, we're 8 likes away from 120 likes. So any help towards that would be fab. As we're into 3 minutes of added on time. What's the point? Anyway, another opportunity for City. Can they make it 5 as Wrexham 7, Barnet 5. Shot comes in, it's blocked. Another cross comes in from City. Trying to square it across towards Haaland. Not given. And can be cleared as Broja has given Chelsea the 3-0 lead. Sakala's given Rangers a 4-0 lead. Isdale, proper belting. There's a VAR check actually for Chelsea. It's not going to have any impact whatsoever. I think the goal has been given. No impact whatsoever on the points there. And Chelsea picking up a victory at home against Wolves. Struggling ever so slightly, Wolves. Nowhere near the level that they used to be at under Nuno Espirito Santos. As Grealish goes down, felt like he was pushed. I think the referee's given it though. It was a bit optimistic. Wasn't a lot in it. And goal kick. John, being from Blackpool born and bred, I can safely say Blackpool is far, far, far from glamorous. And if you do think it's glamorous, you need to go and visit proper Blackpool. I don't mind Blackpool once the season's over if you go to the right places, to be fair. I'm speaking more, you know where the cinema is, the Odeon Cinema, runs alongside, just to the back of the prom, dodgy hotels, Central Drive it's called, proper rough, as the full-time whistle does go at the Etihad, and Manchester City win this game by 4-0. Good convincing victory that for Manchester City. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at the stats, have a look what that means for the league table, and then I'm going to end the live stream there because I want to do my review video for this game. So, excuse me, let's head on to the stats for this game. Erling Haaland voted the best player, but I think that's a bit of bias there. I think my man of the match for today, my JSGC man of the match for today is going to go to Joao Cancelo, getting himself a goal, getting himself an assist as well. He's my JSGC man of the match. Foden, close contender, grabbing himself a goal and assist as well. So, first half, 20 minutes in, Joao Cancelo, near post finish. Going across the goal, good finish from Cancelo, an assist for Foden. 32 minutes in, it was a goal for Foden, assisted by Kevin De Bruyne. To City set on the way there from then. 49th minute, Riyad Mahrez and the goal that I missed whilst I was sorting out the camera battery and my stream going off. An assist for Rodri and a goal for Riyad Mahrez. I can't describe the goal because I don't know what happened. I'll have to check out the highlights after the game. And then 65 minutes in, Cancelo getting himself an assist, and from 7-8 yards out, Erling Haaland makes no mistake in getting himself another goal for Manchester City. So, in terms of stats for this game, thank you very much for tuning in, Dale. Much appreciated. In terms of stats for this game, 66% possession for Manchester City and 34% possession for Southampton. In duels won, 55% as well for Southampton and 55% for Manchester City and 45% for Southampton. Thank you very much for tuning in, everybody. Much appreciated. Jason, JSGC member, shout out to you. Just coming out of the stadium. Hope you enjoyed it. Jason, where are you sitting? Well, where do you sit in the stadium? South Stand level 1's where I like to be. Always a good go-to place. Andrew, thanks very much for tuning in as well. Much appreciated. In terms of aerial duels, better from City second half, 55% for City and 45% for Southampton. One offside apiece for both teams, 9 corners for City and 1 for Southampton. Attacking stats, 21 shots, 8 on target. Not a great return there from Manchester City, but 4 goals, pretty clinical when they have been on target. In terms of stats, South stand to the side. Salute, I like the South stand. We're talking level 1, tier 1. I'm sure we're talking tier 1. As Norwich have just grabbed a very late equaliser against Preston, I'm sure Mixed will be very unhappy. Oh, no, or have they? I think it's been disallowed. I think Mixed will be delighted. I shouldn't have put him in a timeout for saying, come on, Man United. Shouldn't have happened. Anyway, Southampton 5 shots, none on target. Ederson's had nothing to do all day. Could have put his flip-flops on. Mixed, I want to know. I'll put you in timeout because I just want to know what happens when I put somebody in timeout. What happens? Huge relief there for Preston, definitely. Huge relief. Was it offside or a foul or something? I'm going to assume offside. Anyway, defensive stats, 15 tackles for City, 53% tackle completion rate, 19 tackles attempted by Southampton at a tackle completion rate of 52%, 6 clearances, 7 interceptions, 20 clearances, 10 interceptions for Southampton. Distribution, 733 passes. That is 400 passes from City in the second half at a pass completion rate of just under 90%. So they improved that in the second half, so fair credit. 378 passes for Southampton at a pass completion rate of 81%. That's decent from Southampton. The scoreline doesn't reflect that Southampton worked hard. They limited space. They made life difficult for City, but City ultimately had too much about them. And what ultimately normally would be a 1-0 or a 2-0 ended up being a 4-0 for Manchester City here. 21 crosses attempted by City with a cross completion rate of 29%. Southampton 9 crosses attempted, 0% successful cross rate. Terms of discipline, 4 fouls by City, no yellow cards, no red cards. Southampton 8 fouls conceded, 1 yellow card, no red cards. Yellow card going to Kyle Walker-Peters as Bolton lose, so Dad won't be very happy with that one. But Preston look like they're set to win. Manchester City win, 3 points for City. What's not to like? And as Julia said, top of the table. All eyes now to Arsenal tomorrow. Keep an eye. Arsenal taking on Liverpool. Liverpool, our next opponents in the Premier League next weekend. Yes, and we've got Copenhagen midweek to look forward to as well. So we'll have all the build up to that. I, of course, will have, my review video out within the next hour or so. It will be up before 6 o'clock BST for you guys to enjoy. So thank you everybody for tuning in. So first I want to give a big shout out to today's video sponsor, OneFootball. Link is in the description, also in the live chat. Got my promo video which I'll roll for you guys one last time for this live watch along. This video is brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to download the OneFootball app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world. If you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date. Thank you very much there to OneFootball for sponsoring this live watch along once more. We've hit 120 likes. Let's see if we can get to 130 likes before we end this live stream in about a minute or two's time. That would be absolutely fantastic. Also, don't forget as well to go and check out GT Play, who very kindly provided this. Let me show it to you guys. The Man City chair. We all know about it. Let's move it out of it so you can check it out. Awesome chair. Go and check it out. I've got a promo video. I'll roll that now.
Feels that I can't
proper top quality chair. Love it. Thank you very much, Mick Sid, for tuning in. They'll be very happy. A brilliant away win, that for Preston away at Norwich City. Cardiff have just gone 3-1 up away against Wigan as well, thanks to Ryan Wintle. So thank you everybody for tuning in, much appreciated. Thank you to everybody that's interacted with me, left a thumbs up, checked out today's video sponsor, OneFootball, everyone that's just helped to support the channel in general, really. Forever in your debts to everybody, because it just helps the channel to grow. I won't be in such a great position where I can provide such videos for you guys to enjoy, which I love providing for you guys. So thank you very much for the overwhelming support. That is much appreciated by me. Thank you to everybody for the support. Do leave a thumbs up then. So we're nearly on 130 likes, so I think post-production we'll aim for 140 likes. We can hit that, then that will be absolutely sensational. Don't forget, social media links, they're in the description below, and also on the yellow banner too if you want to go and search for me and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email also in the description below and on the yellow banner too if you want to go and hit me up for any sponsorship for any videos or any general business inquiries. Subscribe to my channel as well now, less than 600 subs away from 28k subscribers, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Become a member as well, that would be absolutely fantastic. That does help to support the future content created here on my channel. If you want to leave any donations or anything as well, then that would be absolutely fantastic. Dad, thanks very much for tuning in. Thanks for your kind comment there. Another good live stream. We'll be back again next weekend for the next live streams. I've got something very special planned during the City game away against Copenhagen. I'll have a review video and obviously my preview video beforehand for you guys to look forward to. So still plenty of JSGC content, plus a very special video coming up very soon for you guys to look forward to. So I'll see you then. We'll have my review video out within the next hour or so. So thank you everybody for tuning in. I've been JSGC. I hope everyone is safe and well. 3 points, 4 goals. Nobody can stop Erling Haaland, and we're top of the Premier League, if only for a day, depending on what happens in the Arsenal-Liverpool game tomorrow. Must-win game for Arsenal, where City will sit on the summit for another week. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. Peace. Ciao for now.